and Grand Theft Auto 6 discussion and theory video. My name is Darkside. So if you guys have not seen his video, there's a YouTuber named The Professional. Okay, I've been watching him since he's had like 264,000 subscribers. Now he's at like 1.1 million, almost 1.2 mil. And he's doing really good. The guy is a fucking, he's just a really good fucking YouTuber, man. Like, he puts up guides on GTA. He's like a GTA fucking wizard, dude, this guy. He can tell you everything and anything about GTA. I mean, he has more knowledge about GTA than anybody else I've ever met or heard as far as a YouTuber goes. But he was saying something in his video the other day that I've been saying for like 2 years now. And basically what he was saying was like, what else can we do to rob? What other heists could they do? What other locations could they use? The map is so saturated with shit that like pretty much every place on this map that's like somewhat notable, the power station, the news building, the casino, everything has something going on at it. Whether it's a heist prep, whether it's a heist, the prison, you know what I mean? Every location you could think of that's worth mentioning has something going on there. You know what I mean? And it's like, if they were going to do something for a new DLC, what could they possibly do? You know, and I'm going to go over these locations real quick of possible heist locations that they could use to do something. Some of them are going to sound really stupid, but I'm just throwing shit out there, guys. Possible, you know, maybe something that they could do. And the only thing about it is most of these locations are here. They're either in the city or they're, you know, in San Andreas somewhere. So I know a lot of people are like, hey, we don't want another heist in the city. I don't either. Trust me, bro. I don't want something in the city. I want to go elsewhere. Which leads me into, I was hoping that maybe they would do something like, you know, it's only a 3-hour drive. I mean, technically, but, you know, San Andreas is an island, kinda. So I don't know how they would do it, but, you know, Las Venturas or Las Vegas is only like really like a 3 or 4 hour drive from Los Angeles in real life. You know what I mean? Is it a few hundred miles away? So I don't know how they would do that, but it would be cool if they opened up Las Venturas or Las Vegas or whatever in the GTA world, and we could go there and maybe rob one of the different casinos that are there. Pick the casino we want to scope out, scout it out, go in, take a look, and they're all set up differently. That would be really involved to do, though. You know what I mean? The next best thing they could do is probably maybe give us don't even give us the whole fucking map of Liberty City. Just even maybe like a section of it where we got to go do something there and let us download it and play it, and you know what I mean? We could PvP there, maybe just something different. You know, I mean, because I guarantee that even if they let us download the whole Liberty City map, that probably wouldn't be as much memory as fucking the new GTA 6 game would be. Because the majority of the people, think of it this way, the majority of the people, once GTA 6 is released, they're probably going to either uninstall GTA 5 or they're going to do something with it. Probably most likely uninstall it, you know. I know I probably will. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what's the point of having it? It would be cool to go back and play it every once in a while, but most people are probably just going to uninstall it to make room on their console. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the way you got to look at it. But, you know, that's just throwing it out there, man, and thinking outside the box, like of things that they could do if they really wanted to. But you guys think of it this way, right? Like if we got some kind of heads up, say we got a preview or a trailer or something, and I've said this a million times, I believe we probably would have gotten some kind of trailer this spring now if they had not gotten hacked last year. I really believe that. We would have got some kind of word, but they got hacked, they got screwed, and the dude leaked all that information and everything, and I think we would have got something this year. You know, we might have even gotten something for the Super Bowl at the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year. We might have got some kind of preview or a trailer or something, but you know, the dude had to hack it and fuck everything up. Yeah, it was nice seeing the gameplay and the footage and everything, but I rather would have waited and get a real trailer or preview out of it. So okay, so moving on to this the first location that they could do something if they wanted to is the Noose headquarters. Look at how massive this is. This is fucking huge. Okay, I know we've been here and I know we've been underneath it, but we've never actually been inside of the Noose headquarters before. We've never actually gone inside. So this is just, I'm just throwing it out there, but this is just a possible location that they could use if they really wanted to. Give us the cops and crooks thing, and then let us unlock, even though a lot of people have the Noose outfit already because of the casino heist, but let us be able to unlock some different cop outfits. You know what I mean? This is the thing, guys. If they came out in September and said, listen, you know, GTA 6 coming out, we don't even know if it's going to be called GTA 6. You know, it might be called Vice City Days or whatever the hell it's called, because some of the GTAs aren't like GTA 1. They're not numerical, you know what I mean? They're not numbered. They just have names, you know, like GTA San Andreas, you know, GTA Vice City, you know, it's just Vice City. So, and then there was, you know, Grand Theft Auto 4, then Grand Theft Auto 5. But if they wanted to, like, say if they released a date that they were going to come out with it, would they really come out in, like, September and say, okay, you know, GTA 6 is going to be released in spring of 2024, and then give us a massive DLC in December? Like, that wouldn't really make much sense to do that. You know, because, like, people, you know, when it come out, people will be like, okay, yeah, great, we're getting a December DLC, but why? What do we give a fuck? GTA 6 is coming out in 3.5, 4 months. So, yeah, we can grind this out and play it just for fun. But I know, like, people like me, like, I probably wouldn't, if I knew it was coming out next spring, I probably wouldn't even grind anymore. You know, there wouldn't be a point in it. Am I right or am I wrong? How many other grinders out there probably, if they knew GTA 6 was coming out in like 8 months or a year, how many people that have hundreds of millions of dollars like me and other players, like how many of us would still keep grinding? Not a lot, probably. There wouldn't be much point in it. You know what I mean? So they're going to have to do it in a way that it kind of like transitions over to GTA 6. You know, I'm not saying let us bring our money over because that's a bad idea. They would probably lose a lot of money. And it would be a stupid idea. And I want people like me, I want to grind from the muscle, man. I want to experience the game from start to finish. I don't want to cheat my way there and be able to walk in and buy everything off the jump. What's the fun in that? You know what I mean? I want to be able to grind it. So, okay, moving on to the next location would be the power station. I don't know what they could do here. You know, maybe we have to stop somebody that's trying to blow up the power station and take down all the power in Los Santos. It's like I said, it's a stupid idea, but I'm just throwing out theories here, guys. Because I'm trying to think. I don't know what else they could possibly do, and it sucks if they did do something like that. It's in the city and or in the San Andreas. We wouldn't be leaving again. You know, that's what made the Cayo Perico so special, dude. It was giving us a new area to roam around and go to and. You know, yeah, we have the races there, but it would be even better if we could probably, like, free roam it and PvP there and shit. That would be awesome. You know what I mean? That would be totally awesome. Okay, so moving on to the next thing would be the, what do you call it? The observatory. Now, there's a couple missions that take place here. You know, I mean, like in the Doomsday Heist, you have to come here to snipe down the helicopter. And, you know, usually the explosive rounds. And there's like a King of the Hill that happens right here in this little cage. And then I also come here to hack the phone for the casino heist, the Duggan guard guy. That's where he's at for me. Every time I come, that's where he's at. You know, I mean, but what could we do there? What would we fucking try and save? A telescope? Like a periscope? What the fuck are they, you know, with the giant telescope, you gotta save it from being stolen. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, so I don't think that's a good idea. I'm just, like I said, I'm throwing things out there, man. You know, just for the hell of it. The next location would be the Mile High Club. And again, they've already pulled the gang attack from underneath here. There used to be a gang attack underneath here. And they pulled that out to make room for, you know, a couple other things that happen here now. Like the Cayo Perico heist. You know, they took it out when the Cayo came because one of the hand torch setups is here. So what would they do with that? Leave us only 2 locations for the hand torch to spawn in? Rockford Hills or the construction site in Little Seoul. That's the only 2 places you'd be able to go do it now. So, and they just put a brand new mission in there last year with the paper trail thing. You got to go. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a certain person you got to go and find there, and you know, like that wouldn't make much sense for them to do that. So the next place would be something with Maze Bank. But again, like, what could they possibly do here? You know what I mean? Yeah, we would rob Maze Bank, but big fucking deal. We've robbed tons of banks already. You know, it wouldn't be anything special unless they did it really well. You know, and then again, a lot of people wouldn't be happy because it's right in the middle of the city again. It's not a new location. You know, it's nothing special. So the only thing, this is the last thing I wanted to bring up. The only thing that I think would be cool, if they did decide to put something in the city, another heist. Well, yeah, like I said, it would be in the city, but I think it would be a really good DLC if they did it correctly. Okay, and I'm moving over to this location now. I'm going to show you. It would be this KQRTZ building. And believe it or not, guys, this is a museum. It is, of sorts, I guess. But there's a bunch of buildings here. There's a couple of big buildings that are bigger than the other ones. Maybe you could rob like one of the smaller buildings solo, or you need like 3 or 4 people to rob the big building. If you guys look over here on some of these statues, I think there's a spot here where it tells you, right here on this map, Tales from Liberty City. You know, it has like a bunch of different things. The cultural changes in Liberty City, gangs, 1970 through present. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a museum. You know, there's little statues and things like that. Maybe we have to come here with Michael and rob something. That would be cool. But like I said, again, it's in the city, and a lot of people wouldn't be happy with that. But if they did it correctly, it could be a very good heist if they wanted to. You know, it just all depends on how they would do it. But I really hope that they maybe give us some type of a map expansion. But like I said, then again, if we found out that we were going to be getting GTA 6 within the next year, how many people would really be excited for a DLC in December? You know what I mean? You know, especially if they said it's going to be coming in spring of 2024. How many people would be all hyped for the new DLC? Probably people would be excited for it, but not like, you know, people wouldn't be grinding it like they did the Cayo Perico, because that was, you know, what, 3 years ago now? 2.5 years ago now? You know, people have made a lot of money on that. And, like, what would you need to make the money for if you're going to be leaving the city, going to a different location? Why would, you know, you wouldn't need to keep grinding and making money and bust your ass grinding it. So, but anyway, guys, that's just my theory on a couple different places. There's a lot of unanswered questions, and also another thing too, and I don't want this because I'm afraid it would turn out into an all-out military DLC. For those of you that have played story mode, after you kill Devin Weston, you get a phone call from the guy who owns Merryweather, Don Percival. We still have yet to see him, you know, but if we do go to, what do you call it, to Vice City or something like that, they're probably going to have a Merryweather base there too, because I don't know how big and how far they stretch out, you know what I mean? And maybe they could do something with that, but we got to take out Don Percival. You know, I mean, he is talked about a lot in story mode, and I think he's actually mentioned a couple times in online too. But that would be something cool. But then, like I said, it would be turning out to be like a huge military DLC. You could already tell that would have to be a huge military DLC because it's involving Merryweather. So, anyway, guys, these are just a couple theories and some things I wanted to run by you. Some of them are stupid, but like I said, there's only so many locations left to do something. The map is so oversaturated with gang attacks and heist preps and actual heists. Like, where else could we go? You know, the only answer that they can do is like either a map expansion, or, you know, even whether it's even part of Liberty City, or even just a quarter of the section of it or something. Let us download it and play there. Have to do a heist there of some kind. You know, maybe we go in with Packy McCreary, because that's his old turf. You know what I mean? Or maybe Las Venturas, like I said. You know, we can rob any casino that we want. We got to go scope them all out differently, and entry points, exit points, and all that. But that would be really involved. That would probably be a little bit too intricate for them. It'd be a lot of work. But alright, guys, I'm gonna go. Sorry the video was so long. I just wanted to put this up and see what you guys thought. I will talk to you soon.